Greetings everyone, it's Kane here. Welcome to my video. So, in this video I'm going to be talking about apartment or adventure. Now, recently I've been looking at apartments. Very nice, snooty apartments and income restricted apartments. I'm very grateful I have that choice to get either. To get whatever I want. But I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Living in the car, even though personally I haven't been living in the car for a bit, living in the car is full of adventure. It's simplistic, which makes it inspiring. You know, having an apartment is nice. In the wintertime, you know, when the weather's nice outside, I'd rather be outside, out and about, doing things. But when it's winter out here, an apartment does sound nice. But, you know, it's not a house, you know, once you get all your decor, all your little setup, what have you, then what? You know, you're pretty much tied down for a year or perhaps longer. Or maybe less, depends where you're at. And, I mean, you have your own space and you could utilize it in whatever way you want, but there's just something about being outside. And adventure, living in a car or living below your means, you know, I could get weekly massages, if I please. I could eat fancy restaurants. I personally like the restaurant called Bonefish here in Colorado. I love their bread with their oil. Oh, man. Good stuff. I could go on trips. You know, if I want to go to Aspen, if I want to go to Florida, if I want to go to New Mexico, if I want to go anywhere, if I want to just stay at like haunted hotels, which is, I plan on doing a little series on YouTube because I want to. Simply. I can. Now, if I had an apartment, I could possibly do that. It'd be minimum, and I would have to restrict, you know, count my pennies and be more restrictive. That's the main thing. The word that I hate, restrictive. Restrict, really. Which is not inspiring. I cannot do what I please, whenever I want, when I want. I mean, yeah, I have my own space, you know, which is the typical American thing of being having your shit together is what they say, you know, having your own place, having a vehicle. But I'm on a higher level, guys. Adventure seems just more has a more impact on your quality of life, if you ask me. No, don't get me wrong. I could have a lot of fun in my own nice, snooty apartment. I was looking at some nice ones, guys, with lighted pool, heated pool. You know, there's like pink lights underneath. It makes the pool look a certain color, and it's warm, and it's right next to restaurants, and very snazzy, very snooty, very elegant. But guys, it comes at a price in which I don't think it's worth it. Honestly, I do think those snooty apartments deserve to be like maybe around 1,000. Cheaper apartments, maybe 500. But it is what it is out here. I'm just giving you guys my 2 cents, what I think. But thank you, fire truck or ambulance. You have to make a choice on these things. I could never live with someone, you know, like roomies, what have you. I'd honestly rather live in my car. But now that I have I got a new job with higher income, which I start next week. You know, I have these options. And though change is good, I did want to try it out for a year. But then I'm stuck with all this stuff, you know, that I had in an apartment. Then I would have to get a storage unit if I do get out of the apartment. Big decisions, guys. Not really as big compared to buying a house. You know what I'm saying? But still, big decisions for me because I live as simplistic and as minimalistic as possible currently. And I've been doing it since like 2022. And it's been the best years of my life. Not gonna lie. Just saying it how it is. You all may think I'm crazy, for those of you who are new to the channel, but for those of you who stuck with me through thick and thin, you would understand. So I do choose adventure over an apartment. Others might choose an apartment, you know. People choose comfort over freedom. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable. There's nothing wrong with, you know, leaving your job and going back to your own little space. You know, but personally, I like to spend some money. It truly benefits my mental health, and I just think it benefits me. Makes me top notch, you know. These weekly massages, eating out whenever I please, and going on trips, you know, going to Aspen to see the fall colors, going to Florida when it's cold out to see the beaches, driving to New Mexico during the spring or, you know, summertime, just to get away from civilization and, you know, get into the mountains. I personally like Taos. I like to go like once a year there or every 2 years. You know, you have that option if you know, everyone has choices in life, and the choices you make take you down a road. But, yeah, just a ramble. Personally, I do choose adventure over an apartment. But who knows? Everything changes. I might get an apartment. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. But living in a car, even though I haven't been recently, still inspiring. Very inspiring. There's just something about it. Having your own space, you know, drinking my Squirt Zero in the back while I'm just chilling back here listening to some music on a nice day. Shit. I gotta wrap this up. Forgot I'm under a time crunch. Yeah. This is my last day working in the fitness industry. So we'll see how today goes. We'll see what today brings me. I've had a lot of fun. Change is coming, but you know, change is good. I'm in need of a change. You know, I've worked in the fitness industry in Arvada, Brighton, Thornton, Louisville, you know, all over. So, it's time to just branch out, start something new. Now I'm not going to put 80%. I put 80% of my life here on YouTube, but 20% I like to keep personal. So, but in the end, I'm still going to be pumping out content for you guys. As always, I love making videos. Yeah, make a choice, guys. An apartment or adventure. A house or adventure. Roomies or adventure. Comfort or freedom. Living with your parents. Not having your own space. Living comfortable. Or freedom. Adventure. Being your own man. Being your own person. Having your own space. Making your own choices. Doing what you please. You know. You guys have options. Everyone out here has should be living joyfully and living in harmony with nature and just simply being content. All right, everyone. Like my video, Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell so every time I upload, you guys get notified. I believe every video I make will benefit you in some sort of way. Leave a comment. Respect those who comment the most. Thank you.